At the plate for the Dodgers, Bob Banks. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
2 on, 2 outs.
Left fielder, Bob Banks.
That one drilled left field. Green ranges back on it. Squeezes it, and that is that. 1 out, base is empty. Will Benson will hit next. Swing and a ground ball, and it kicks off the base. The throw in. The tag out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Thanks.
Abbott back to work. And it's fouled away.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Bob Banks, the next to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Bob Banks. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a foul out of play.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His 68th homer of the year. And they add a run. It's 8-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
On the ground, and this should do it. Betts. Throw to first. Out ball game. And the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road. Banks was a big contributor for them in the win. 4 hits. Bob Banks, fresh off an impressive. Bob Banks steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. In the air, right side. Laureano has this one sized up. And that'll do it. Here's Ramon Laureano. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Banks measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a man at first. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Line, and that's a base hit. The tag at third, and he's out. We go to the eighth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Bob Banks. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That's not coming back. A massive home run. His 69th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-4. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
And a foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you've just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. 1 run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's now a 6-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he...
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Banks was outstanding in this ball game, helping. Bob Banks is getting ready to go. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young.
The center fielder, Jacob Young.
Banks, a 6'2" righty, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2024. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Michael Garcia now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Ground ball left side. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Oh, it's just such a tough play for a third baseman. Fielding on your backhand and then trying to get off such a long throw across the diamond with a quick enough release to get it there in time. Really only the best at the position can pull that off. And I think that extra step to set his feet cost him a little bit right there.
Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Top of the zone for a called strike.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Late swing fouled off.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Doyle makes the grab, and that is that. Played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. Curveball over for a called strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now Luis Torrens. And that is out of play. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it. And there are 2 down. Laureano comes up to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Get out of town. And we're level. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Just missed.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that's outside, and it's 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Doyle makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning, and now Michael Garcia. Fastball for a strike. Garcia measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Kerry Carpenter. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
One out, bases empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Popped up. Pasquantino drifts towards it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 1 down. So up next, Will Benson. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike one. This to third, and that chance handled. Tosses across to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters, pitching on the road.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that puts him just 1 K away from 200 on the year.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Swing and a miss. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season. Back to the top of the lineup, Jacob Young now at the plate. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. In there at the knees.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Third baseman, Michael
Banks back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hernandez puts it away, and there's 1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Kerry Carpenter. Swings through that.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Check swing, called strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In for a strike and a count 2-1.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Stays alive. 2 outs. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. So they go quiet. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Banks into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Now it's the DH, Will Benson. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike. The Dodgers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the third time today.
Now pitching.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Right fielder, number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
This could end it. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers add another to their winning streak.